Hey guys, welcome back and happy Wednesday. The premiere of The Real Housewives of Dubai, June 1st, it's here. Okay, guys? So we're back to talk about an article that came out because Bravo, Andy Cohen, Truly, NBC, they're all getting a lot of flack right now for greenlighting The Real Housewives of Dubai franchise. This is, it's pretty serious and it's pretty insane because there's a lot of stuff that goes on over there that most of us, some of us, a few of us would not be privy to. And that information is coming out about legit, they're saying misogyny and dictatorships and homophobia. It's a lot. So the human rights organizations, there was actually 12 of them that got together and they wrote a letter to Bravo, Andy, NBC, and they had a few requests. Now, getting back to it, this is what we're here to talk about today. The Real Housewives of Dubai cast, they're saying the city is making quick progress after years of strict laws. So we're going to break this down thanks to page 6. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so from what we're hearing, the Real Housewives of Dubai cast hopes to shine a new light on the city of gold. The faces of Bravo's flagship franchise set in the glamorous Middle East explain in an exclusive interview with Page 6 how Dubai is making quick progress after years of the United Arab Emirates enforcing strict socially conservative laws. It's changed now, but about a year ago, you could have, they're saying that you couldn't even live with someone unless you were married. That's, to kick off strict. So if you were dating, you couldn't have lived with them, things like that. And this is what Caroline Stanbury is saying. And she came from the UK and fans know her from Ladies of London. And she was one of my favorites. Actually, she was my favorite on Ladies of London. This is a Caroline Stanbury appreciation post really quick. I've had her on my show. She was so sweet. She was one of my first interviews when I kicked off my channel. And then I went on her podcast, Divorced Not Dead, and we had the best conversation. Now, when I was talking to her, she was originally being looked at to be brought over from Dubai to either join the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or the Real Housewives of New York. And it sounds like producers, Andy Cohen, they all got together and they're like, you know what? Let's start a new franchise around her. Let's go to Dubai. And she's like, yeah, of course I'll head that. Why not? She's reality TV gold. If you guys haven't watched Ladies of London, I'm telling you, keep an eye out for Caroline Stanbury because she is going to be definitely bringing the drama. She's just, again, reality TV gold. In late 2020, the UAE government relaxed a series of laws in a major legal overhaul. In addition to lifting the ban on unmarried couples cohabitating, alcohol consumption and suicide was, decriminalized. Furthermore, protections for women's rights have increased, notably individuals who carry out honor killings for which a male relative could previously receive a lighter sentence for assaulting or killing a female relative under the pretext of protecting honor now will face life of imprisonment or the death penalty. Honor killings. Wow. But all of these things have just changed. And this is what Caroline Stanbury is saying. So much has changed over the last few years and Dubai is moving so fast. Still, we're talking about this. She's saying that there was an aspiring hotelier that had to flee Dubai for Mauritius to marry her husband, who's the 27-year-old Spanish soccer star, Sergio. She had to flee Dubai to marry him last year before exchanging I-dos for a second time during a celebratory December 2021 affair held at the Palm Resort in Dubai. But why did she have to flee? That's the part I don't understand. At the time, their marriage wouldn't have been legally binding in the UAE as the country had yet to recognize interfaith civil unions, with Caroline being Jewish while he is Catholic. Okay, so now I'm understanding. So they had to leave Dubai because you couldn't have an interfaith marriage? The law has since been amended, allowing the UAE residents, tourists, and visitors of differing religions to get married, provided that couples are non-Muslims or citizens of a non-Muslim country. Just as you are getting used to something, you can't. And this is what Caroline's saying. The rules are less and less and less now. However, showing too much skin in public or even engaging in PDA can still cause problems. And she pointed out that, That's one of the things that hasn't changed. She told me, because I asked her when we had a conversation about Dubai and her living there, she's like, listen, I'm not one to walk around and hold hands anyways, but if you walk around and you show PDA, or, if you go out in public and you're screaming cuss words or you're blatantly drunk, yeah, you're going to have a problem, and that's not allowed, which that makes sense. I mean, it's strict, but I'm not surprised. Respect the culture, respect the religion, she said. And she was talking about how she operates in the Islamic nation so many years after immigrating from the States. Personally, as a Christian woman, I actually don't want to see anyone tonguing their boyfriend down the street. It makes me gag. So that's a rule. I respect it. Keep what's for behind closed doors behind closed doors. Otherwise, the Glass House Spa founder says Dubai is the best place to live and the place to live your best life. Nobody's going to stop you. You can be who you are. You can feel free to be who you are with your sexuality, your mentality, and with your behavior. And this is what another one of the cast members said. And she also pointed out that she is a LGBTQIA+ ally. It should be noted that there are existing UAE laws that puts its resident queer community at risk. Same-sex marriages are still not permitted. Consensual same-sex intimacy is still illegal. And LGBTQIA+ people are not allowed to serve openly in the military, among more anti-queer prejudice. Ooh, that's okay. The government is also known to promote a conversion therapy to reverse one's sexuality or gender expression, and the harmful practice, which can sometimes involve forms of emotional and physical abuse, is shown to increase depression, anxiety, substance abuse, and even suicide, according to the American Medical Association. In the US, conversion therapy has been banned in 20 states and more than, 100 municipalities. This is just, wow. Okay. I didn't even know that we had a conversion therapy. So you're saying, for like, if I'm gay and I want to live my best life with my fiance, then, and people don't agree with it, then you would get converted, or they would put you through practice it. I guess I need to crawl out from under the rock I'm living under. LGBTQIA+ equality may be the next step in the UAE's, reforming itself. The stars of the Real Housewives of Dubai are certainly optimistic that their city will continue rapidly embracing new values that align with the eclectic population. There's a lot of misconceptions about everyone here in Dubai, but if you come here, you will see that it's a melting pot of people. We have people from different backgrounds, religions, and cultures, said Nina Ali, who asserts that Dubai women are far from, being submissive stereotypes. So good to know, good to know. These women that live in Dubai have a voice. And this is what she's saying. They're successful. They have careers. They own businesses. And a lot of us are running the show around here, contrary to what some people would think. Now, I want to know what your guys' thoughts are, because the Real Housewives of Dubai are coming forward right after this all came out. And they're talking about some of the strict laws and the things that are changing in Dubai and shedding light on that. Is this them trying to use press to cover up what just came out with the human rights organizations? Is this them just being honest with us and letting us know, don't be so quick to judge because things are changing? What are your thoughts? Where do you stand with this? Guys, go ahead and comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.